somehow the cells have gotten the idea there's some kind of burden on the body. So burdens on the body, the need for growth, the perceived need for growth are behind hypercholesterolemia, too much cholesterol in the blood. Shutting down production is not smart. That's never smart. Poisoning, that's basically poisoning the system. Not a good idea. So if you have high cholesterol, first thing you want to do is look for some kind of stressor in the body, and usually that stressor is going to be sugar, and that's why diabetes and blood sugar problems go hand in hand with too much cholesterol. Second thing that the fact that steroid hormones are a version of cholesterol tells you is that cholesterol is important. Despite the fact that we have this idea, this mythology in our culture that cholesterol is somehow bad stuff and needs to be shut down, production needs to be shut down, cholesterol is mega, mega important. All the steroid hormones come from cholesterol, or at least are types of cholesterol. Another interesting subject to ponder about cholesterol and cholesterol mania is this whole idea of estrogen and testosterone replacement therapy. How ironic is it, on the one hand, we think we need to suppress our cholesterol production with drugs, and on the other hand, we think we need to be on hormone replacement therapy, which in essence is giving the body versions of cholesterol. It underscores how crazy this idea is of shutting down cholesterol production using drugs. Estrogen is cholesterol, yet women will be taking estrogen replacement therapy and at the same time being on a statin drug. Or men will be on testosterone replacement therapy and at the same time being on a statin drug. How about if we help the body make its own testosterone and estrogen? How about if we don't shut down cholesterol production? How about if we have appropriate cholesterol production by controlling our blood sugar, or by controlling our sugar intake and keeping our blood sugar low, keeping our insulin low? That's the way you want to lower cholesterol, is by keeping your blood sugar down, making sure that you keep your insulin down as well. And it's not fat, by the way, as much as it is sugar and refined carbohydrates that are responsible for elevated cholesterol production. So tomorrow we'll talk about, I'll talk a little bit more about progesterone and estrogen and testosterone and this whole idea of cholesterol being source, or being these hormones being forms of cholesterol, and then we'll talk about the really cool hormones that we don't hear a lot about, these local acting hormones that work really, really quickly and are behind much degenerative disease and anti-aging deficiencies in these quick acting hormones. I'll give you a clue. They're called eicosanoids. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the bright side. 855-660-4261 is our number. Let's go to James, who called in yesterday. I think we might have left James on hold. Thanks for calling back, James. What's going on, buddy? James, you got to speak up because I can't hear you. James? I don't know if that's me or you. James, I hate to do this, buddy, but I can barely hear you. You're like way, way off in the distance, so you got to call back. But call back, and I'll get you right up, okay? If you can hear me, call back, and I'll get you right up. Apologize for that. Okay, let's go to Kara in North Carolina. What's up, Kara? How you doing? Hey, I can't hear you either. I think that's us. I don't think that's... Aaron, or who's doing my production there? No, it's not them. It's something we're doing here. Let me try one more. Hang on, Kara. Don't go away. I'm going to put Kara back on hold, see if Melody is there. Melody there? Yeah, I think we got a phone problem here, guys. Melody?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Melody. Melody. All right. Hey, Kara, we'll get to you in a second, Kara, if you're listening. And then, James, please call back if you like, and we'll get to you as well. Sorry about the phone problem there. Melody, what's going on?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. I'm calling for my husband. He's 50 years old. He's healthy, other than he's got a really bad back now. He's had a physical job, a lot of heavy lifting.
He's 50, you said?
Constantly. Yeah, 50 years old.
Okay.
We're all on the longevity products. We're taking as much as we can of what you've been recommending. He's just went to see a back specialist. Is L5, S4.
Well, they're not going to help him. You can go to him. They're not going to be able to help.
I know.
So
I'm calling you.
Okay, so he's just got pain in the back pain kind of thing?
Yeah, lower back pain.
Okay. Well, a couple of things. First of all, when you got back issues, there's two major issues that you want to look at. One is mechanical and the other is chemistry or biochemical. Mechanical and biochemical. The mechanical issue, there's lots of great strategies. I love rolfing. I've gone through several rounds of rolfing. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but that's a very intense, have you heard of that? It's very intense massage where they'll go in and break scar tissue and straighten out parts of the body. Over the course of time, we hold our body different. Gravity kicks in. We hold our body incorrectly, and gravity kicks in. If we have knee pain or knee problems or feet problems or leg problems, that can cause issues with the back. So readjusting the body is very important from a mechanical standpoint. That's the first thing to think about. Then there's the biochemistry issue, and that involves inflammation. So what we want to do is we want to take a twofold approach for inflammation. Number one, we want to eliminate any inflammatory factors that are getting into the body. Guess what? Sugar is the prime suspect. That's the most important inflammatory factor that gets into the body on a regular basis. So you want to focus on keeping sugars down. Any pro-inflammatory foods, processed fats are also pro-inflammatory. Using more protein is a good strategy. And listen in for the next couple of days. We're going to talk about these hormones, these fast-acting hormones that come right out of a cell, and they're very, very important when it comes to inflammation. And we'll talk about nutritional strategies for helping work with that hormone system. But I'll give you a clue right now. Essential fatty acids are very, very important in this regard. Have your husband on the Ultimate EFAs. I'd be taking 9 of them a day. Make sure he's using the glucosamine, the glucogel caps. I'd also be taking 9 of those a day as well. Digestive enzymes can help for back pain in two ways. Number one, they'll help him process his food better, and if he's got toxins that are getting into the digestive system through incompletely processed food, the Ultimate enzymes can take care of that. Make sure you use some apple cider vinegar, and then also the Ultimate enzymes can help. They can help with pain, directly with back pain and with inflammatory pain if you take them on an empty stomach. So you got your glucogel caps, you've got your digestive enzymes, which you should be taking on an empty stomach to get rid of pain, and taking on a full stomach to help digest his food. Staying away from problem foods, especially sugars and refined carbohydrates as well as fats, and then making sure he's on the Ultimate essential fatty acids. And of course, the Healthy Start Pack goes without saying. The vitamin C in the Healthy Start Pack, you get 1,000 milligrams per 2 scoops. That's always a good idea. So if he's not, he said he's using the longevity products, make sure he's using the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, but sipping on it. Don't take it all at once. You want to sip on it throughout the day. And please don't forget about the roll thing and the massage. Thanks so much for your call, Melody. We're going to move on. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you when we come back from our break. James, don't go away. I want to talk to you. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this.
My name is Kay Swirling, and I am in the early part of my 10th decade. I want to discuss the issue of pharmaceuticals versus minerals and vitamin supplements. I remember a discussion between my mother and me. It was at that time that canned vegetables and fruits were introduced into the U.S. market. It was some time before my mother and others felt comfortable with food in cans. That was also the time when drugstores offered for sale cough syrup and aspirins and not much else. Let's fast forward to this decade, the here and now. Simple drugstores are large corporations with the message that they are the ones who have the power to cure human ills. Meanwhile, the battle continues, with minerals and vitamins being the answer to human ills. Who will win the battle? I believe and hope it will be the belief in the power of vitamins and minerals over that of the toxic chemicals in prescription drugs. What do you think?
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. Shield. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. Let's go off to Washington and say hi to James again. What's up, James?
Hi, Ben.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm calling back about my daughter who had hives.
Okay. Have we talked to you? Did we talk to you in the past?
Yeah, on Tuesday. I was right at the end of the show.
Okay, so we didn't talk to you. I didn't tell you about the hives yet? I didn't tell you how to deal with hives. Hives is super easy to deal. Hives is an allergic reaction, nothing more, nothing less. And that means something has gotten into the body that has sparked up the defensive response. An allergic reaction is a defensive response. Whenever there's a defensive response, logic just dictates you ask, what is the offending agent? And many of the things that we consider to be doctor-driven or doctor-mandated diseases, in other words, diseases we have to go to the doctor for. I don't think that's the right way of saying it, but if there's many of the things that we just consider we have to go to the dermatologist or the doctor for, nothing more than the body's way of attacking or defending itself from some kind of offending agent. The body's way of protecting itself, a protective mechanism. Hives are a protective mechanism. There's chemicals that are released into the blood when an offending agent has entered into the body. These chemicals, specifically something called histamine and other kinds of chemicals, some of them are these hormone substances that we're going to talk about here in a couple of days, but generally speaking, histamine is the main bad guy when it comes to hives. That's why if you go to the doctor, they'll give you an antihistamine. Right? Anytime you're getting
on now.
Right? Well, why are they giving him giving your baby an antihistamine? Well, obviously histamine is a problem, so they're giving you an antihistamine. Intelligence would ask or would dictate. You'd say to yourself, well, why is histamine being produced? Well, histamine is only produced when the body feels like it's being attacked. So, what's the offending agent? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but you can figure it out, James. First of all, you want to look to when the hives when they flare up or when she gets the hives, and then figure out what did your daughter put into her system within an hour, half an hour. Usually hives are pretty quick. So a half hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before. That's it. It's as simple as that, James. And then if the hives flare up, you want to say, well, what did she put in into the body when the hives flared up? Usually it's a food of some kind, almost always. Now, in addition to eliminating those foods, you can also use nutrition to help support the immune system and also help support the digestive system. Vitamin C is a natural antihistamine. It strengthens the immune system. She should be using vitamin C for sure. Zinc has pro-immunity properties, and kids are notoriously deficient in zinc, and they're burning through zinc quickly. Get her on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, have her sipping on that. And I would also, how old is your daughter, by the way?
4 years old.
Okay, so have her sip on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. That should be plenty of nutrition for her. If you want to throw something else in, maybe 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams of zinc a day, but she's going to get enough zinc in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. So 2 things you want to focus on are foods, and then making sure she's using the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Last thing, support digestive health. Chances are she does have a history of, and I don't, I'm not being psychic here. I'm just telling you, chances are she's got a history of digestive issues, constipation or bloating or complaints. Usually, sometimes it's hard with a 4-year-old kid to ascertain because they don't express themselves as well. But if she holds her belly, or if you notice bowel movement problems or anything like that, you want to assume that there's some digestive issues going on. In addition to removing problem foods, have her do one of the Biolumin Nightly Essence every day, and maybe get on some of those Beyond Organic products